welcome to Creative Coloring with Erum. Today I'll be using a stencil on my card, and with the help of that stencil and Altenew watercolor brush markers, I'll be doing easy no-line watercoloring on my card. To start, I'll first add a light color wash of evening grey watercolor pigment on the panel. I'll keep this more concentrated on the left edge of the panel, and I'll splatter the same color after drying the panel a bit for interest in texture. I'll be using my water brush for the entire process so that it becomes easier to glide the color around the panel. The stencil that I've chosen to use today is the wonderful Wreath stencil. I will be using vanilla cream crisp dye ink and a blending brush to apply this through the stencil onto the watercolor cardstock. I've chosen a lighter shade of ink, and this is going to be my guide. I am going to use reds, oranges, pinks and greens to color my wreath, and that is why I went with the vanilla cream dye ink. So the choice of ink depends on the colors of the leaves you want. If you want mainly green leaves, you can go for frayed leaf, which is very light green shade of ink, or even limeade dye ink. Once I'm done, I'll remove the stencil and I'll have a stencil design available for me to use as a guide to watercolor on. I pulled out a bunch of watercolor brush markers from all the sets of watercolor brush markers that Altenew has and started to color the leaves, adding 2 different shades to one leaf, like ruby red and rouge on the first one, then rouge and citrus burst on the second, and then I took the water brush to mix the colors. I will keep on adding different colors as I move along the wreath. This is easy watercoloring and a very relaxing process. I usually do this type of watercolor when I want to unwind. I'll leave you with some music. Enjoy the process. I cut the panel at an angle and have already heat embossed my sentiment. You can even turn this into a Christmas card if you want to. I'll just add a few black paint splatters. Then I'll roll up a gold string and place it behind the sentiment label. I've added foam tape behind the sentiment label. Now I'll mount this onto the card base and add a lot of crystals along the wreath for bling. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you everyone for watching. Bye!